Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So, so today we're going over to Staffordshire, to Burslem. Is it Staffordshire? Near Stoke, anyway, on the outskirts of Stoke. To Titanic Brewery, one of my absolute favourite national breweries, along with the likes of St. Peter's. I think they are my two top national breweries. And we're going to review this White Star. 4.5%, golden fruit and crispy. Good on the back. It's got good, tells you get see, smell, taste. So important with beers. C is pale and gold. Smell hoppy, malty, honey. Taste is malty, fruity and crisp. So there we go. And it does say, what else does it say? Originally a sugar brew of steerage. Super brew rather of steerage. Now with late and fermenting vessel addition of summit hops for amazing aroma. There you go. That's what you get when you get bought. Yeah, my magnifying glass into the shed. So, says what it is. So, it is Monday. We're coming to the end of January, and I hope everyone's had a good January. We've had it's been interesting. We're in the same position with the car that it was before Christmas, and I don't know if it's going to be resolved. So crystal clear pour. You'd think it was on a cask, wouldn't you? Little white head, and I've never actually been in a Titanic pub. The wife and her mates, they're doing a run in Matlock, and I know in Matlock there's a Matlock bod. Whatever bod means, I've no idea. Beer on demand? Is that what it means? I don't know. So it's lovely looking pour. Let's have a smell of it. Get your nose in. Yeah, malty, hoppy, and definitely there's the sweetness from that honey as mentioned. Yeah. Certainly lives up to it. Right, let's dive in. Oh, Chambord. Malty, a little bit bitey, certainly fruity. Oh, had a good day at work today, and it's lovely to come home and have a good beer. So I'm at that stage now. We're coming up to spring, so the end of winter's coming. Well, hopefully. We're coming up to spring, and I've literally got about a month to put the rest of my little projects into plan. I've done quite a few projects this year, and it's getting tougher and tougher and tougher. It will get tougher this year to keep on top of everything. That I do know. Whenever you put in a gardening sense, whenever you put more flower beds in, you make the job tougher. And I'm kind of doing that to myself, but hey ho, it's all good. Like I say, Titanic, I mean, their Grand Reserve Plum Porter, oh God. It's a beer straight from the gods. I will make my own plum porter or plum stout even. And I've seen other breweries try and replicate it. A local brewery near me that's blue. You can, if you know who I am, you'll know what I mean. They did a plum stout, and it was nowhere near as good. It was just a very subtle plum, very subtle. Whereas even though Titanic are what I would class as a modern traditional brewery, the plum is fully there. Similar to what St. Peter's do with theirs. Theirs is a good plum. And Little Critters as well. They do a plum porter, and that is absolutely sponking as well. So there are good ones out there, and then they're not so good. So yeah, cheers. Oh, let the air get to the beer. Yeah, obviously starting to get closer to spring, slightly warmer weather. Well, we hope anyway. And that's when my world at work gets a little bit more interesting because I'm growing stuff again, and flowers and vegetables and tomatoes, pumpkins, butternut. And this year, I'm trying to do my best to to plus it as best as I can, and that's my open aspirations. Will I get there? I think I will. I don't do anything. I try to win all the time, and it's all about winning, isn't it? You know, not winning in the sense that you can't lose. Not that's quite big headed, but winning in the sense of positivity. Yeah, and it's similar to the beer reviews and what I do on this channel. I try to be as positive as I can. Why? Because my real world is there's a lot of negative, and we as a family we're trying to brace ourselves for a period where it's positive instead of negative. Hopefully, hopefully. Ooh, like I say, um, I think a couple of times have I actually had Titanic on cask, and one was at Hucknall, um, Plum Porter at Station Hotel, Lincoln Green Pub, and I've also had the Plum Porter, and I'm not sure if it was the Grand Reserve up at Green King Pub. These are the Green King Pub was way before I did beer reviews. Nowadays, when I go out to a pub, basically if I'm drinking something, it's going to review. And quick 1 minute, less than 1 minute review, and you know it's good for the channel. It's good to give breweries a bit of a nod, you know, on cross social media, and you know everybody likes a bit of a social media nod. Is a nice thing these days, especially when breweries and pubs across the country are struggling. Um, you know, it's good to give something back for good beer, and hence why I do my beer reviews, and also the fact that I like a sneaky beer down the shed. Hey, got a life, haven't you? You may notice I'm drinking out of my Titanic glass. I absolutely love this glass. Got it in the mixed box set. My son bought me off Titanic last Christmas. Not this Christmas, just gone. So a year and a month ago now. And yeah, yeah, doing well. Oh. So like I say, um, thoroughly enjoyable beer. Certainly going down well. Looks crystal clear, you know, and you really can't fault this brewery. They are an outstanding brewery. If you see them in shops, you know, you'll probably get them cheaper in supermarkets than you will at the brewery, unless you actually go to the brewery. I've been to the brewery, gone into the shop. They have a little bucket next to the door with beers in, you know, some badly labelled or where they've had a case gone. Uh, do make sure that you watch out if there's any glass not been washed off. There was one with a little bit of glass on, and as somebody who works on BWS, whenever we had that, you know, where one got smashed and it ruined all of them, we'd actually wash the bottles down because obviously you've got to be careful. But only a small fragment, but you know, always pays to know. And like I say, good merch at Titanic. So, out of 5 for me then. A good 4.3 out of 5. Yeah, a really nice, easy drinking golden ale from Titanic Brewery. And obviously, it's Titanic themed as well, White Star. Cheers, all.